Hi, it's John, and welcome to another Riff of the Week. This week, I'm going all the way back to when I first got my Fender Toymaster Pro. I think one of the first videos, maybe the second or third video that I did, was a Dire Straits Money For Nothing preset. So that's my Riff of the Week for this week. We're going to have a listen to the intro. I'm pretty sure that everyone's going to know this song, but just in case, we'll listen to the intro, we'll check out the tabs, we'll check out my preset that I've just tweaked a little bit, and let's look at the riff. So, first of all, here's the riff. Okay, so I'm sure you already know that. The interesting part is that the very first part of the intro riff, there's heaps of reverb. But as soon as the rest of the band comes in, it goes totally dry. You might need headphones to actually hear that, but definitely very noticeable in my headphones. So, the start. This is my Money For Nothing preset. I've just tweaked it a little bit, and I might upload the new one instead. I've changed out what used to be this is going back to when it was an older firmware version. It was using a pitch shifter or something, and I've switched that out for, what have I switched it for? I've switched it out for the echelon delay and set it up as a slapback with just 33 milliseconds of time, and I've lowered the mix a little bit, well, quite a lot, to 24%. It also uses an amp that I've only ever used for this preset, and I don't think I've ever used it since or for any other thing that I've ever done. The Bass Breaker Medium combo, and it actually sounds really good. It's a great sounding combo, so I should probably explore this combo a little bit more. Maybe that can be another video. Anyway, so I've got the wah cocked. Let's turn the wah off so you can hear it. With my Epiphone Les Paul, which will not stay in tune, and it's driving me nuts. It's pretty close, but as soon as you turn the wah on, it gives you a closer sound. That's the sound. So I can't play it exactly like Mark Knopfler, but I play it sort of as best I can. The tabs, I think, are pretty close, and as you can see, it doesn't look that difficult, but it's difficult to sound exactly like Mark Knopfler. So it starts basically just playing like two-note power chord thing. So it's just starting on the 5th fret of the D string, so it's a G note, and then you've got the 7th fret on the G. And you're just playing it, well, I play it, plucking with my first two fingers like this. I don't know if Mark Knopfler uses this. He tends to use his thumb a lot and does that sort of Chet Atkins bouncing thing. But I just find it easier, maybe because I studied classical guitar, but I find it easier to rest my thumb on the bottom string and just use these. So it's just using this like power chord of a G, and then it's moving around within that shape, so you go, and you do a hammer on from like the 5th fret, so when I say 5th, I mean 5th on the D, 5th on the G, and then hammer the 7 back on, so that you can play the F. And then come back down, and down to the 3rd fret, and then open D and G. So the first bit, I sort of mute the G on the bottom string as well and try and thumb that occasionally. I just noticed that I used my thumb then to jump up to the D string. So it's when I play that high F, and it's sort of covering that D string for me. So the second time, you play the 8th fret on the B string. And then go down to the A and D string on the 3rd fret. So you're playing like an F. And slide up to the 5th fret for the G. So it's a bit more to it than it says here. It doesn't just go. I tend to play, so I come down to the 8th fret on the D string. The more I'm playing, the more I'm realizing I'm using my thumb. So maybe forget about using your 1st and 2nd like that. Use your thumb and 1st. Then you can't come down to this one. All right, let's just have a quick go at playing along with Mark.
The way you do it.
So there you go. I didn't quite nail it the first time. He plays it slightly different to the second time. So there you go. That's my riff of the week. Dire Straits, Money for Nothing. It's a classic riff. You'll see a link either above or below this video for the tabs. The preset is available as JGG Money for Nothing in the Fender Cloud. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next riff of the week.